One career mode, just finished this race. As you see, I started P16. This was the grid order, so it was the Mercedes of Valtteri Bottas, Verstappen, Hamilton on second row. And we had the Ferrari, Leclerc, and then Lando. It was pretty much a zigzag with the Ferraris and the McLarens. Then we had the two AlphaTauris side by side. We had the Alpine side by side. We had Lance Stroll, Raikkonen on the same row. And we had Vettel and me. Then we had Gio and then Russell. We had Latifi and Schumacher, who qualified dead last. So this was a crazy race for me. Let's just say I had a risky strategy. So this will be the lights out part, and you see me just, you'll see like how different this was to the first race. You see that was a bit of an, you see I tried making a risky move there. Didn't really work out. I actually had a stupid move later on in the race. But we got by Vettel. Then I overtake a bunch of cars here. I overtook like... I didn't realise how well Mick did on his opening lap. Well, in the first few corners. Let's have a look at Mick. I didn't notice. Let's see what he did. So he gets by all these guys. Oh, so he just decided to copy me. What I did. So, yeah. The first lap was a typical opening lap. Like, it was just starting, so you don't know what's going to happen. So, I actually made a big lunge to try and get in the points, but I didn't end up finishing the points. Wish I did. Yeah, so Yuki was, like, just being himself, just trying to get in the points, you know. See that? Oh, I didn't notice his helmet. That's a really nice helmet, actually. Sure, it's a boring flag. We had so... Valtteri Bottas was leading, then we had Verstappen, who had well, he had actually a pretty good race last time out. So, yeah, this was Yuki actually built a big gap on me after this. So, I was kind of nervous because he's in the AlphaTauri, and that's like 5 times faster than our car. So, we had Alonso behind me. I tried defending him a lot, same with the AlphaTauri of Gasly. So I was pretty much sandwiched between the Alpines and the AlphaTauris. And you see here, Alonso made a move on me. So that sounds wrong. Don't judge. Anyway, so Alonso would get by me here, but that's like one of my best corners right there. Now, up to this corner right here is probably my worst one. Up here is probably my worst one. I'm still trying to get used to this track, because in practice I kept spinning there. Kept spinning. Sorry, bad English. Yeah, anyway, it's a new track, so you have to get used to it. I drive with the racing light on the corners only, so I know when to brake. Anyway, you'd see us, we're just trying to, you know, trying to do our best. I was pushing absolute limits because it's a Haas. I'm trying to, like, really try to get this car to the good paying positions. So, Alonso in the AlphaTauri of Gasly. So, you see Alonso in this Alpine Renault, which we could maybe move to next season. That's if Alonso retires next season, which don't think he will. We do know for sure that Kimi could retire. There's a high chance anyway. Alonso, he would have DRS because, you know, he was he was a second, like, well, actually he didn't actually. Oh, that's right, DRS wasn't the thing yet in this race. Anyway, so Alonso would overtake me here, but I'd get by again. My good old Haas, number 28, with the stupid Russian flag, Mazepin, our reserve driver. That's why we have those. So the Aston Martins actually struggled this race. We have the Alfa Romeos. We have Mick, who didn't actually do well. Mick struggled all race. Sorry, sore throat. Anyway, you see me just, you know, Yuki's really far ahead, so I'm like, shit, false hope now. I did have a risky strategy. I will say I only did one stop for mediums, and my tyre wear was up to 70. Like, I pitted on lap 10, I believe. So, yeah, lap 10 was my time where I was, like, trying to make sure. I will say, I did get lapped later on in the race. I will say that. I was wearing a Haas, so it's obvious. So you see Alonso would have DRS now. He was really flying, and Gasly didn't help that as well, because he could overtake me anytime now. But nah, I didn't give him much space. Alonso now was... This is the part where Alonso... I had, like... I fended off... got by Alonso here. You see there. Now he was behind me in 12th place. Alonso really trying to like make a good return to F1. So I believe coming into this race, Bottas is a 10-time winner because he won last race. So yeah, and Lando's still got only one podium in his career if we're going into this universe. And Yuki's only making his second start, same as me. So everything that's happened this year, like Ricciardo and Ocon winning, not happened in real life yet. So Alonso was really trying to get by. Like, these AI are so aggressive on you, no matter what, if you're getting lapped or not. So see Alonso and Gasly, you see how like quickly that Alpine overtook me. Same with the AlphaTauri. So I was in 13th, but now this is the part where I'm like, alright, stay behind me, mates. Then I overtake Gasly. Then these AI, like, if they were drivers, they'd probably be so pissed. Anyway, yeah, you have to be careful on that curb. And like there, I got a warning for track limits exceeded. So we tried to make a big dive on Alonso, and it did work. However, he did. I mean, it's a freaking Alpine, so he caught up, of course. So yep, Alonso was really aggressive in this race. Like, it just shows how aggressive the AI are, not on the player but each other. So this part was just a little train with the AI. And then, yeah, there was a bunch of crazy stuff happening. And then, so I believe, yeah, Alonso to this point was trying to get me. So he caught up with me with DRS, of course, and he was also faster in general. I had no DRS, so I was literally so scared about my, like, spot I was going to finish in. So this was the point where I'm like, oh shit, am I going to stay behind them now? And I had a bit of contact there with Gasly. Did I get any wing damage in this race? Oh, I did. I can never tell if I get wing damage. Honestly, I'm stupid. Anyway, yeah, you see I don't use this view. I usually use this view, as you could tell with my F1 2020 video I made with Major. Anyway, so I believe this is the part where I couldn't catch Alonso anymore. Like, I was just unable to because he's too fast. So I believe this was the point. Even when I had like DRS, I couldn't catch him because firstly, he has more experience than me, because this is like coming into his like I don't know, like 19th season or 18th, I don't know. But anyway, sorry, I had a hiccup. Gasly would overtake me. Stroll and Vettel were just nothing. They were just nothing this race. Anyway, see me. Yeah, I see track limits again. Yeah, I feel weird after that. Anyway, you see me just trying to, try and get by. Making sure I can. Yeah, I can't. So. Anyway, yeah, Gasly in that AlphaTauri was really aggressive as well. So, yeah. And then later on we'd pit. Gasly actually pitted on the same lap. Both had the same idea, actually. And then I was on mediums for the rest of the race. So you see, like, I'm just fast forwarding it for you guys, just so you don't have to sit through everything. Yeah, this is, Gasly overtook me with DRS, of course. And I was trying to get by. The Aston Martins were just nothing this race. So I did have DRS, and I'd made an aggressive move again, like I always do. And it didn't really work out that well at first. Anyway, Bottas was still leading this race. So, and then Verstappen, Hamilton, Perez was just nothing in this race. Like, he just struggled to stay with the top three in the podium positions. So you see me just trying to, actually get really close to Alonso. Gasly was around the same distance as I was from Alonso, I guess. And Alonso was just fast for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, I'd pit on lap 9. I went to the rest of the race on the medium tyres. You see now, I'm just, me and Pierre pitted at the same time. He's on the softs now. I'm on mediums now. So I actually didn't notice what tires he was on at that time. So, you know, I'm just trying to, like, quickly get away from him. He's on the softs. I didn't notice that he went on softs. I thought he was already on them, but I guess he was on mediums or something, actually. What was he on before that? I didn't check that, actually. He was on he was on softs already. Anyway, yeah, so Gasly would really, like, actually at one point get far away. I will say that he did actually overtake me eventually and started driving off. Like, I think he got up to, like, at least 10 seconds ahead of me at the end of the race. So, yeah. Did any more people pit? Yeah, Yuki pit for softs, it looks like. He would actually pit on later, I believe, Yuki. And, yeah, at this point, Gasly was ahead of me, so now I'm just stuck behind him. And, like, I just couldn't get by him. And then, yeah, like, a bunch of issues. Like, the Williams won the hards. And the Aston Martins were actually pitting. Well, Lance Stroll was. And look what happens to Stroll, eh? And look what happens. I think a certain Necro Killer just overtook him. Let's have a look. Yep. A certain Necro Killer overtook him. Anyway, we would get away from Stroll. He would actually be behind me for the rest of the race, I believe. Like, sometimes he would overtake me, but not for long. Anyway, nothing interesting happened for the rest of this lap. Until more drivers started pitting. And, oh, Gio had a wing change. I didn't know that. That's probably what caused him to have it. I will say that he did finish last. So, Mick was, what was he? Oh, he was fighting Yuki. And, see me currently 16th. Seb had already pitted at this point. Raikkonen had, but he was too far behind us to really focus. And what else? Yeah, Gasly at this point was just far away. You see where he's up to. He's at the Williams, and I was like just coming over to the corner we just looked at. You see Gasly there, and I'm just here. Like, I'm just where we just watched him. So yeah, Gasly would... Yeah, I had a bit of an issue there. He was fighting the Williams at this point. I need to see what happened to Gasly as well, because at this point I didn't see him for the rest of the race. So he got by Latifi, that was. I think I called him Russell earlier. So yeah, Gasly would go on to have a rest of the race go on. And he was doing pretty good. So, the Aston Martins were just... They just stayed behind me for the rest of the race. Stroll and Vettel stayed behind me. Vettel with that stupid pink version of the German flag. Anyway, Stroll with that stupid boring helmet. It's just pink. Well, not pink. Like the Aston Martin mint British green. Like dark mint green. British Racing Green, I believe it's called. And Latifi would also, like, not do well for the rest of the race. Anyway. Yeah, so I'd stay ahead of the Aston Martins. Gio was just a nothing at the end. Like you see what Raikkonen is. He's just completed a lap. And Gio's just about to, you see here. Like, he had to go there, and Raikkonen's just already up to, like, this corner where I struggle. Raikkonen's, like, near us. And, oh, I was so close to Latifi. Look at that. I don't know how close I was at that time. I was really catching him. Anyway, yeah, Mick pitted. He struggled after that. Oh, yeah, I had a stupid moment here. Look what happened. So I tried defending my position from Stroll, but I was too focused on that I didn't worry about this. So I went airborne a little bit, and that car didn't rotate. Like, you're in the air, you're not rotating that car. So I was annoyed at myself, and you guys can bash me, but who the hell watches this shit anyway? So, yeah, oh, Mick was a lap down, was he? Oh no, he wasn't. I'm an idiot. So Bottas was just, yeah, Bottas. He did lose the lead at one point. What happened here? I'm just trying to focus what happened to me. Oh shit, that's right, I had like a stupid moment here. Again, I was just not focused at all because I was looking at something. Anyway, we'll try and get by the boring bits. Alright, yeah, the rest is... Oh, that's right, yep. Here it is. So, I said that Gasly would end up being really good. Nah, he didn't end up finishing the race. Sorry that I lied to you. Sorry, Gasly fans. Anyway, yeah, a lot of crazy shit happened in this race. I was so shocked when I heard Gasly was out. My engineer was just like, Gasly's retiring from the race. Leclerc also, like, had an issue at one point, but I think they fixed the car before he got to have, a DNF, so he's lucky. Anyway, so, yeah, I was just trying to hold off these Aston Martins, which I did, obviously, you see here. And then, oh, yeah, oh, wait. Anyway, so you saw on the screen, I think, Mick would end up having an issue as well. So my teammates, my team has had their first DNF of the season, so wait. And thank God it wasn't me. So Mick here, he just lost, like the engine just was over. I don't know what happened. So the poor fellow Ferrari Academy driver of mine, I don't know if you guys want me to do that from Ferrari Academy. Anyway, those would be the rest of the DNFs. So yeah, I just said Mick would struggle, that's what I meant. Sorry if it sounded obvious, I'm not good at that. And then, I think there were more pit stops happening. I'm just skipping. Yeah, Latifi and Russell had pitted. Russell pitted earlier, so yeah, he would get ahead of Latifi. And that would put me in P11, which I was happy about. Sorry, the Discord I'm in. Alright guys, just looking at something. Sorry guys, just looking at Discord. Anyway, oh wait, I didn't skip much. Anyway, yeah, we'll just try and run. Yeah, yeah, Yuki pitted, and it was just me and him trying to fight for 11th the rest of the race. And I was just really hoping that he would try and get by. Try and skip non-boring parts. Sorry about that, guys, if I'm annoying yous. Oh, I've skipped so much, hold on. Anyway, yeah, so, sorry I skipped a lot. Anyway, skip here, actually. Where were the leaders at this point? Yeah, they were, like, right behind us. Like, they were right behind me and the other guys. So, yeah, I'll just skip to lap 31. Yeah, the leaders would end up catching all of us. You see the Aston Martins got lapped. I also got lapped, so did Yuki. And since Yuki had to stop, I took that as an advantage, and then more drivers had to pass us. So Lewis had to pass. I thought I was letting Hamilton by it first, but nah, Hamilton would pass me next. And yeah, Perez would catch on later. So I was just pretty much, lap 32 would be our last lap, and I thought I was going to get a disqualification for not pitting for the more tyres, but yeah, it ended up not being so. So Yuki and I had another big fight for the position. There's Perez getting by us. So I wonder how that feels for both the Red Bull Junior drivers to get lapped by their senior team. So I let Perez by. I didn't know I had to let him by at this point, so I decided, oh shit, there's a symbol for the blue flags. I think it's a symbol on the wheel in general. Oh wait, no, it's not. Anyway, this would end up being my last lap. Yuki would, yeah, he would get up to me eventually. He's in a much faster car, of course, so yeah, Yuki was also really fast as well, but he had a pit stop as well, and I didn't stop at all for the rest of the race. So then, yep, Yuki would really try and catch me, but however, that wouldn't play it out, as we come through to finish 11th in this race, and that's the end of the race for us, because we were a lap down. So therefore, a certain Valtteri Bottas has won the race. So yeah, these would be the race results. This is the championship. Max has crawled up to 4th. Perez is up to 8th now, because he DNF'd last race. And I believe Valtteri would also get the, fastest lap. So those Mercedes are really fast, and I think Lewis has his money cut out for him. So yeah, that put us ahead of Williams and Alfa Romeo. We want to at least finish ahead of Williams. I would be happy with that. Alfa Romeo would be like, I'd be happy if we finished ahead of them as well. So yeah, let's have a look at more stuff. Hopefully, if we get any stupid interview questions, I'm gonna be pissed. Shit. How are my videos from earlier today doing? Still no views on those. I'm sad. Anyway, car performance, corporate. I think mix overalls increased a little bit. I put the thing back to normal. Alright, so...
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Good. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the episode, and yeah, still no points on the board for us, which is gonna be annoying. So yeah, we're currently 14th in championship. Mick is last, and then my Latifi is. That's probably why Williams is down. Oh, George Russell's behind us. So Seb has still got no points. I didn't know that. Seb has got no points still. Where did he finish last race then? Oh, he finished 17th and 13th. Yeah, Seb has had a bad year so far. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video, guys.